I must confess my sin. I've always loved you ever since the day we shared the same air. I've always loved you ever since the day we shared the same air. I'm exposed, laid out my secret. My heart doesn't stand a chance. I've always loved you ever since the day we shared the same air. I've always loved you ever since the day we shared the same air. Right there in front of you, I've been right there waiting on you to see the sign and recognize what the rest of your life looks like. What the rest of your life looks like.
Hello and welcome to the Reddit Dota 2 League Season 7, and this is gonna be a game Team LMAO versus Team question mark question mark question mark. I am your humble host, Empty, as I've been the past few times we've casted this league, and today once again I have my good friend here. We have Looppyace filling in for Padilla. How's your day going? How's your day going? Loop?
Pretty good. Normal day off of work. Always great.
Right.
Hopefully we see another amazing Dota game like last time.
Right. We're just waiting for our teams just to get ready, and it looks like they're all here, so we might just get right into it. We've watched a couple more pro things happen recently. We had the eSportal League that has been going on for the past few days. The Mars TV League and ESL, I almost forgot. How could I not mention ESL Secret picking up first place?
Yeah,
pretty
I bet
crazy.
Padilla's happy about that one.
Yeah, Padilla. He's a fan gay, as you'd call him. A very very happy fan gay. But I'm excited here. I'm excited to see a good game, and we're gonna jump into drafting in a second. We're loading here. What do you think of Reborn? Reborn also is a new thing that's going on, Loopy.
Yeah, the changes in that are pretty cool. I mean, the UI and everything is a lot sexier and a lot more modern. And I think after the internationals, I honestly think we might actually see a new hero coming out of the Reborn patch as well,
We can only hope.
right?
I'm putting my money on Pit Lord.
Pitlord, I don't know. I think Arc
No
Warden
Pit
might
Lord?
be. I don't think Pitlord. Pitlord seems like they need a lot of balancing for him. He
Uh-huh.
needs to be balanced to hell in order for him to be viable. I mean, of course he is viable in Dota 1, but you know this is kind of different now in Dota 2. But overall, I kind of feel like Arc Warden's going to be the new hero coming up next.
Maybe we'll see. So we're just here, waiting to load in everyone. Toyota 430. Once again, introducing the teams. We have Jackie LMAO, not referencing any pro player, and we have team question mark question mark question mark. They like to be called question mark question mark question mark, but that's a little hard to say. So we'll just call them triple question
Questions.
mark.
Let's just call them questions.
No. We have to go along with what they like, and they are triple question mark.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
this is their team. Right into the draft for the Reddit Dota 2 League. Right off the bat,
Radiant team
first
back.
ban for question mark question mark question mark. That's gonna be a mouthful. The whole game. Oh, it should be fun. Let's see if the meta has really evolved a bit since the
10
last time
seconds
we
remaining.
casted. Because then again, Leshrac hasn't really changed. And Queen of Fate, it's been almost a month, but things are still the same. You'd think it evolve. You think it would evolve a little bit, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would think that new strategies coming out of the pro scene and just pub stomps in general might change people's opinions of different
10
heroes.
seconds
But
remaining.
I mean, just look at this: Quap and Leshrac are a banned.
Let's see,
So, I don't know.
let's see an IO ban come out here. Very common, not as common as before.
Reserve time.
But any predictions for the lineups? That
Um,
just out of the ballpark.
So I would probably put my finger on. You haven't seen a lot of Tusk on the pro scene, but I want to say Tusk again,
I'm
like
gonna
before.
I want to say it's gonna be Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker's definitely gonna be picked.
Pick? Do you think
Yeah,
so?
I definitely. He's a rising star in the meta.
I see.
Yeah. So we have the Undying and Spirit Breaker ban. Spirit Breaker a little unconventional, but maybe they're planning something. Once again, Spirit
Yeah.
Breaker is a pretty good combo
10
with
seconds
Bloodseeker
remaining.
with the Thirst. You could really pick off anybody on the
5
map if
seconds
they're low.
remaining.
So maybe they're trying to either discourage them from picking it or maybe
Reserve time.
secure it for themselves.
And Undying ban, everyone is banning Undying recently. He's just pretty much dominating almost every game.
First pick Gyrocopter.
Dire team pick.
Interesting choice. What do you glean from that first pick?
Usually, in my opinion, I would wait just a little bit to pick the carry because Gyrocopter is really powerful ever since the 6.82 patch with his rocket barrage and stuff. But I feel like again they should probably pick them a little later to strategize a little bit. But maybe
Right.
they just pick them so that Dire won't pick them. So
5
Right.
who
seconds
knows?
remaining.
Storm Spirit.
Storm Spirit. Interesting
Oh.
choice.
Radiant
I
team
like his
pick.
mobility. He's really fun to watch. You think he's a good counter to Gyrocopter as far as fights go?
I would say probably yes, because you could scurry around Gyrocopter pretty fast, and you could escape from Rocket Barrage pretty easily with his Ball Lightning. So, and either way, Storm Spirit is a very strong contender
10
in
seconds remaining.
pretty much any lineup except for heavy CC lineup like with Chao Shaman and such. But overall, Storm Spirit, I feel like if he plays him well, whoever it is, will be able to dominate so far.
So let's see the second pick coming up from Triple Q. Triple question mark. We'll find a good nickname somewhere. We haven't seen this team before. This is our third or fourth time for Jackie LMAO. They're a pretty common team that we cast because they are very available to us, and I greatly appreciate the chance that they offer us. Taking a bit of time for this pick. What do you think's going through their heads right now?
Right there. That's what's
The
going
Shadow
on there.
Shaman. Good prediction, man. Good one.
Yeah, because again, Shadow Shaman locks down Spirit very hard, and comboed with a Rocket Barrage and a Shackle, that Storm Spirit will go down. So hopefully Storm Spirit will be able to try to avoid Shadow Shaman as much as possible.
5 seconds remaining.
So, what else do you think they'll ban to promote this lineup? Well, besides Slark, tell us about their bans and why.
Radiant team.
So of course, Silencer, good ban for Jackie LMAO, because it would shut down Storm Spirit for sure, and Lion. Right now, I mean, those are two strong, very strong ability users. So I have a feeling that was a good ban on them to ban Silencer, and who knows, they might actually go to a more ability-heavy team, so that's why they banned Silencer. For Slark,
Reserve time.
Slark in general is just annoying, in my opinion. He could be very annoying. So I don't know.
I mean, his
I think
ability
it's just
to chase down would really go well with Lion and Storm Spirit's lockdown and mobility individually. So, you can see that, and we see the Tusk ban. Very scary CC from Tusk.
Mm-hmm.
It's a terrifying thing, especially from like a channeler like Shadow Shaman for Shackles. So good ban out from
5 seconds
triple
remaining.
question marks.
Yeah. Tusk has been we've been seeing him a lot in the scene because of the snowball. So
Dire team.
good ban on them.
And then another silence related ban from Jackie LMAO.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want the I believe the dust. I don't remember what the ability is called. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is 2K2 Casuals. If you've just first joined tuning in, we're not the most experienced players, but we're here to give you guys the best show possible.
10 seconds remaining.
And we're waiting on the third pick from Jackie LMAO, Rubik.
Again, they're having a very strong ability-based team right here on Jackie LMAO.
Right.
That's why they banned Silencer and Puck. That's good on their end.
What is there really to steal? I think nothing that they really don't have as of yet. Do you think it's the best pick when there's not really any ultimate that's really going to be game changing? In my opinion, in my view.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Rubik was a little bit premature, a little too premature on their part, but I mean, there is the Serpent Wars. I could steal Shackle and Hex, and even Other Shock is really powerful recently. And I mean, just with Shadow Shaman, I could see why they picked Rubik. He has pretty good kit on SS that he could take easily. Teaming with Gyro, not. Yeah, actually no.
10
Gyro,
seconds remaining.
he can't really take any worthwhile abilities
nothing
except for
too
maybe
helpful,
fall
yeah.
down.
See the Dragonite
Dire
pick.
team pick.
A really good offlaner, sometimes a good mid laner too. What do you think? Where do you think they'll put him?
I feel like they'll put him mid. I have a feeling.
See a life stealer as well. So we have the mobility from Storm Spirit. I can only imagine the plays from
Right.
Life Stealer and Storm Spirit right now. Oh man, we're gonna have to be shifting across the entire map, and we see a
Dire
Broodmother
team ban.
from a team that is very mobility heavy, very ability heavy. We have Broodmother, a very stationary pusher. Very interesting contrast. I feel like the meta really is favoring Jaggy LMAO's draft right now.
Yeah, according to the meta and stuff. But who knows? Maybe triple question mark might pull through. Who knows?
Yeah.
They might have something in mind for that
Reserve time.
broodmother. Probably just a rat, maybe, or I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. I wouldn't say they have a lot of AoE to maybe clear out Broodmother's push. So maybe we'll have to look for something like maybe an Earthshaker or something that has maybe even a Tidehunter for team fighting.
Possibly. I mean, right now they're missing a carry. Actually, they're missing a carry, so
Yes.
they might go with I don't know, Phantom Lancer, possibly, or even Juggernaut, or who knows? Even maybe even Templar Assassin for God, what's it called? Disperse. I forgot.
Or
It's the
refraction.
Yeah,
Yes.
refraction possibly. It'd be pretty decent against their team because their team, Triple Question Mark's team, right now looks pretty. I don't know. I can't really say. You know, in my right now for my favorite, I feel like Jackie LMAO has a better draft pick, but we'll just have to see what Triple Question Mark picks for the last support.
We see a Jakiro ban. They don't want any more push ability. They already have Dragon Knight and Broodmother on Triple Question Mark, so and Shadow Shaman. The Serpent Wards can do definitely
10
some
seconds
crazy
remaining.
pushing.
Yeah,
Not to
for
mention
sure.
Gyrocopter's damage.
5
So
seconds remaining.
we can totally see why they get that, and the
Dire
Earthshaker ban.
team pick.
Mm-hmm.
Totally reasonable in my opinion. I can see why.
Yeah, because with Broodmother right there, any Earthshaker can dominate against Broodmother.
Right.
Again, their Rubik pick for LMAO team. Again, I feel like Rubik wasn't a good choice. Again, like if you look at the lineup,
10 seconds remaining.
you could take Frying Pan, Dragon Tail.
Right.
You could take the Elder Form and the Fire Breath, but again, that's just two heroes really with that kit. No one else on their team really has anything to take from.
And I think they anticipated that. They really chose someone, even a Bristleback would have been a good choice for an off lane. Say if Dragonite was going off lane, he has nothing to steal really. I mean, it requires all of his abilities to be useful. So, and we see a Tidehunter. I get a prediction too
Yeah.
this draft,
Look at
I
that.
suppose. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that makes me feel good. All right. But
Yeah, that Tidehunter pick was that's pretty good.
yeah, I can totally see. Lifestealer is probably gonna go hard carry, not gonna jungle, with Storm Spirit mid, Lion, Rubik, of course a Lifestealer top and a Tidehunter off lane, and something similar with. Well, we might see them pick up a mid laner here,
You think so?
someone
for
better than Dragonite. Oh no, they picked up
Dazzle.
Dazzle.
Dazzle,
Yeah.
really good support in my opinion.
Yeah, he's definitely great, and we're gonna jump right in here. Gonna wait for our heroes to take their heroes. All players here in this league are my heroes. They really are. So
Yeah.
let's see. Let's hope for a good game. I really
Yeah,
want a good game today.
I feel like this is going to be a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be pretty fun. That Dazzle pick, I really like that. Allows, and another thing I've seen with Dragonite, he's very strong, like just by himself. I've seen a Dragonite 1v4 team before because of that Fire Breath reducing the damage
10
and stuff.
seconds remaining.
And if you include a Dazzle in there doing Shallow Grave, Dragonite could deal a lot of damage and devastate the entire team if they plan it right and they pick their fights right.
Right. So, right away, I'll introduce Jackie LMAO. We have Max V on the Tidehunter, Ice in Your Eyes playing Lifestealer, Giraffe taking on his Rubik, Toyota 430 on the Storm Spirit, and Atlas taking up Lion.
And triple question mark, we have SS as Where's Your Helmet? And we have Dazzle with Lelantis. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hopefully I am. Sorry if I'm not. We have Gyrocopter as Skiller, or Skiller as Gyrocopter. Then we have Dragon Knight, Wort 765, and then Broodmother. We made Fox, and we saw We Made Fox. Typing the chat. He seems like a very fun individual, and hopefully we see more funny chat.
Yeah, we don't want to be too serious here. I mean, this is just qualifiers. It's not too exciting yet, but it still comes for good Dota, and we see an interesting bottom lane here. It seems like the carry and the supports will be on bot lane. And we see them congregating around the ruin here. Might get a side gank here from
30
LMAO.
seconds
We have
to
a
battle.
ward down. Atlantis and Where's Your Helmet are alone.
Mm-hmm.
Skiller nearby as well. Seems like they're not going to go that route. Max
Looks
V
like
and
they-
Toyota both here, looking for that top ruin. I don't think they know they're here.
Yeah. Maybe. No, they don't. I think they think it's just Rubik.
We have spikes on Atlas, but they're not gonna contest it. Giraffe taking the rocket
Oh.
hits. He lifts. Where's Your Helmet? He's taking damage and the shackles, but the spikes break the channel. More rockets out from Skiller, and Rubik falls as first blood. Atlas is low. He pops his wand charge to try to get away. The rockets, will they finish him off? He has one auto tag left, and he too dies to Skiller. That is a double kill in 25 seconds. What a precedent to set in this game.
That's a really bad start for LMAO.
That's a pretty bad start, yeah. See,
Wow.
Atlantis taking some damage from Ice in Your Eyes as well. It's gonna be tough. It was just the support, so it wasn't that bad. But we'll have to see how the lane shapes up. Toyota, you're farming against Wort. And once again on top we have Max V and We Made Fox on their respective offlaners.
Looks like they're trying to pull something bottom.
Spike's going down on Skiller. He's taking some auto attacks, but nothing happens. See, I'm so excited for this game. I am just so excited.
I mean, come on, we already saw a double kill in first 30 seconds? Was that 30 seconds? Who knows? This game looks like it'll be bumpy for LMAO
Yeah.
as of right now. A lot of counter warding happening at top lane.
See the Radiant Wards. Max V does have that AoE with Anchor Smash to really fight back Broodmother. Atlantis gets telekinesis up. He has a few auto attacks left, and the spikes finish him off with the last hit from Atlas, and that is a kill. They are backing up. Skiller is moving forward to try to do some damage. Atlas gets away with maybe a few hits on him, and that is first kill from Jackie LMAO. Pretty good fight there.
Yeah, good. I feel like if they keep doing that, just catching off the supports, they could get their lead back, or not their lead, but they'll catch up to triple question mark.
Max V playing very aggressive. He does have a point in Kraken Shell, so he can take quite a bit of auto attack damage from We Made Fox. We see a ping out on bottom, right on Giraffe. We see the rocket barrage go on Giraffe. It's too much damage. Shackles just keeps him there, and the auto attacks finishes them. One more kill from Skiller on the supports from LMAO on bot lane. We see another ping from Where's Your Helmet? Will he? He does have Hex, but they back up. They are wary of what they can do here.
As I said before, with that whole gyrocopter with SS shackle, that's pretty broken. I mean, you hold him down for 2.75 seconds, and then he just wails with his rocket barrage, and that's GG right there. You know.
We see the poison touch go out on Ice in Your Eyes. It's quite a little bit of annoyance damage, but he does have that lifesteal, so he can take quite a bit of abuse. Where's Your Helmet is smoked. at mid here, maybe trying to pick something up. Woodward does have enough for one Dragon Tail or Fire. Where's your helmet? Does have full mana. Are they gonna go in? No Hex out on Toyota yet, and the shackles are down. Will he get away? The channel is almost over. Toyota turns around, does some damage. The courier's there. What's it doing there? And the courier falls to Toyota 430. What a turn! So unfortunate for the Radiant side.
It looks like Skiller's being dove in on at bottom right now.
He's being dove in, but it seems like we missed most of the fight. Ice in Your Eyes quite low. Skiller doesn't have any mana, but he does have that salve. So not much else is going to happen here until they're back up. The mana's quite low on both sides. Atlas trying to position himself maybe to hit Skiller again. See another ping out. They know he's going for that ruin. And the poison touch goes out. The revenge poison touch, I suppose. Another ping out from the Radiant side. Quiet before the storm, I say. I don't want to leave because every time I leave, something happens.
Yeah,
Mid lane
most
is
of the
quite static, as well as bot, it seems. What do you think of their lineup so far?
Who exactly?
Of both teams. How do you think it's shaping up so far?
So, like I said earlier, with the SS and Gyro, that was a good pick on them. The Dazzle, again, good pick on them.
We see Atlas getting shackled. The Rockets are there. They don't finish him. He gets the heal from somewhere, I believe, from his wand. I'm sorry, I didn't see he had the wand there. But nothing of value, just a lot of mana loss from the Radiant side.
Looks like
Toyota
Toyota
is
got
quite
really
low.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to want to go back yet. He does have a few tangos. Woodward is very high health, so he's gonna have to force him back. And we see top lane quite static with Max V just trying to farm. He does have quite a few last hits compared to the Broodmother, so we'll see how that turns out.
Like I was saying earlier, that Gyrocopter with the SS, good pick on them. Dazzle again, great pick with Shallow Grave. Wort is actually dealing a lot of damage to Spirit or Toyota right now, and I think that's a pretty good pick on them. And then we made Fox, doing really well with the Broodmother, just doing the Broodmother things, just basically making more children. So I feel like triple question mark, they're disproving me right now. I thought they didn't have an advantage, but they proved me wrong.
Right. We see Toyota here, maybe gonna pick up that double damage. He does have ball lightning, so he does have a little bit of amount of play. He doesn't have that much mana, so it'll be tough for him to really take advantage of it. We see a ball lightning in, where it's not close enough, and we see the remnants just taking him down. He did not have electric vortex, so he just had to remnant him down with auto attacks as well. We see a ping coming out from LMAO, I believe, or I believe it was from the Dazzle on Radiant. Excuse me. Colors are very difficult to judge on a glance.
Radiant's middle tower
Are we gonna
is
see
under
something
attack.
happen here? Giraffe is quite close to Where's Your Helmet. He does have that hex. He does have enough for a hex and a shackle, so they have that vision here. It's gonna be a lot easier for them to tell when someone's pulling, perhaps, and to pick something up.
I'm actually surprised that
We see Skiller coming in on Atlas. He is quite close, but he backs up. The rest of the team is there, and the poison touch once again on Ice in Your Eyes. Don't want him getting too close. Don't want him doing anything too scary. He doesn't have many items. He just has his phase boots, Quelling Blade, and Magic Wand. Let's take a look at mid right now. Toyota, a little bit more than half health. We're at a little bit more than 75% full mana, but that regen rune will change that. So, we see a lot of pings coming out from bot. I want to make sure I catch it this time. We see Lelantis being a little bit more aggressive with that poison touch. It is still level 1, so it's just a slow, no stun, no mini stun. Any comments? Luffy?
Radiant's middle tower is
You know,
under
right now,
attack.
bottom is the hot spot because top, they're just wailing on each other, not really minding each other's business. Mid, you know, they're seeing a little bit of fighting, but not a whole lot.
Seems
But
like they're
bot
chasing
is
Giraffe or not. Very, very tense lane. Very tense.
yeah, very.
We see Toyota here. Lightning.
Over here now.
Ball lightning around.
Let the fun begin.
They know they're here. I don't think they know Toyota is
Over
here. Seems like they're a little reluctant to move in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's see what happens. Can we see a telekinesis? We see a teleport. They don't know he's here. They know he's not mid, but they know he's here. Giraffe gets rocketed down, but the telekinesis saves him for a bit, and the rest of the team gets stunned. Giraffe falls to the call down. Toyota is dropping a few remnants, slowed them down. That was not a good exchange from LMAO.
Not at all.
We see Toyota maybe picking up Where's Your Helmet. The shackle's here. The rest of the team is coming. Can he get the damage off? Is it enough? But the shallow grave will make it impossible. But the ball lightning, he wants that kill, and he finishes him off. But he has very low mana. How's he going to get away? The ball lightning gets him far enough, but will it be enough? The Dragon Tail does have quite a bit of range. It seems like they're going to be giving up on that chase. Toyota got what he wanted, I suppose. A 1-for-1, a support for support. And we see another double damage. He's getting very lucky with those ruins. Let's check out the graphs. We see the difference in XP. It is towards LMAO, and the gold is similar. Minor lead, only 3k. It's not inconsequential, but it's not nothing either. We see Skiller coming in here. He's surrounded by the team. There is no telekinesis yet, but the Fade Bolt gets his damage down. Ice New is trying to get him down enough. The call down and the Tidehunter ult as well, really finishing off Skiller, I believe. Excuse me. Really gets away from you after a while. The Anchor Smash really takes down the damage. Ice in Your Eyes gets his ult off to do some damage. Word does Dragon Tail on max speed, trying to get him down, but it's not enough. The Kraken Shell really does its work, really reduces a lot of damage, and they come out 2-0 in favor of LMAO.
Tower is under attack.
It's a
That
pretty good
was-
fight. It's a pretty good fight.
Yeah, great response from Max. I don't know if was he actually heading down there already, or I thought he TP'd and then he went on and engaged onto the gyrocopter or Skiller.
Dire's top
But that was
tower
very
is under attack.
very great exchange for LMAO.
I believe it was a teleport response. We see Skiller once again playing very aggressive, getting real close.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't. Oh, apparently, we missed
Dire's middle tower is
Shadow
under
her Storm Spirit's
Dire's
death
structures are
on top
fortified.
lane or mid lane, I believe. Not sure where he died. My apologies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We're
It was
using his dragon. What is it? What is it, Loopy?
no, I was gonna say
Dire's middle tower
yeah,
is under
he probably
attack.
died from the SS response with the Dragon Knight, but
Dire's middle
I don't know.
tower
We
has
missed that one.
That's a tier 1 from Word. The Elder Dragon form really does quite a bit of damage to those towers. Giraffe getting chased by Skiller once again. That Rocket Barrage really does so much this early towards mid game part of the game. He's really trying to push his advantage with that hero as much as he possibly can. We see Word and Where's Your Helmet, both shadowed, going towards top lane. There's 3 heroes, 3 versus 1. Max V does not have Ravage up. I don't know how he's gonna escape this one. And there's 3 heroes. The Hex goes down as well. Oh, he disconnected.
Oh,
I hope that's not a rage quit. I hope that's not a rage quit. Because
Max
that's
isn't
pretty
a-
bad.
Max is no, he's dead. There's no way.
He's gonna be in a world of hurt real soon. Real
Very.
soon. We see most of the Dire team does have teleports. At least Giraffe and Atlas both do, as well as Toyota, but they're both on cooldown. So we might see a response and let him survive if he can get 18 seconds of life. But I doubt it. He does have quite good last hits. We can see that most of the Dire team is towards the top of the last hit chart, and Broodmother, as expected, towards the top as well. Looking at net worth, Broodmother coming out on top, I believe, is because the kills that she has picked up compared to other heroes. But we can see the net worth is not bad at all for the Dire side. Radiant side, I feel like the Dragonite is a little bit undervalued as far as he should be compared to maybe Storm Spirit.
Yeah, I feel like Dragonite, he'll hold his ground more towards late game. You know, right now all he can really do is just frying pan and be in fights to kind of just be at the tank and push away the enemy advances and stuff. But you know, not as strong as presence as Storm Spirit or Toyota as Storm Spirit, because Toyota has been able to pick off quite a lot of people. How many kills does he have? He has 2 kills. 2 kills out of the 4.
Yeah.
Out of the 5. And so you know, his mobility again taking an effect into that, and just dealing a little bit more work than the Dragonite.
So it's an interesting matchup. It's been pretty even. I feel like some of the skill from the players on LMAO and the draft from 3 question marks really is not very varying too much as we thought. They both compete in a reasonable manner. They both are both the utility from both teams is very well used. The Lion on one hand and the Shadow Shaman on the other, both very important in those kills. If you think about it, they both have similar abilities. I mean, I suppose the spikes are a little bit different from Shackles, but they serve the same utility.
Purpose.
And they both have a Hex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And then if you really think about it, their ult both deal a shit ton of damage. So
yeah.
even pick there. However, I feel like again the Rubik pick is lacking.
Right.
It's really lacking. The only thing all he can really do is telekinesis at this point until he actually gets items for him to stay alive longer and engage the enemy more with a stolen spell.
Right.
And again, there aren't that many great spells to steal right now. Of course, there's the SS, but that's just one person, and Dazzle, I guess, you know, with Shadow Wave or Shallow Grave and Weave, but again, it's just not that many spells that he could use as well as if, you know, just not a great support pick on his end.
But once again, we already mentioned that in the draft, and I think Draft is gonna try his hardest to really make himself the most useful, not make this a 4v5 for his team. I'm not sure who's drafting. I think I might have actually been draft, but we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
It is only a best of 1, so I suppose he's gonna have to make the best of the cards that have been dealt to him. So we're still waiting on that DC'd player. We'll see what's going on. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in, coming to watch us. We really appreciate your company and your patronage, as always.
Always happy to stream for all of you and give quality, well, not really quality, more like comedy.
Comedy, yeah. Comedy,
Yeah.
quality, same thing.
Our quality is how our comedy is, basically.
So we have the Tidehunter reconnected right now. We're going to go right back into the fight that he escaped by disconnecting. So 3, 2, 1. We see the fire coming out from where Max V he's taking so much damage, and we see Atlas teleporting in right away. They had so much time to think about it. No finger out from Atlas. We just see a Hex on Warward, and he somehow got away. I suppose they had a lot of time to think about it. Even with 4 heroes, Kraken Shell. There's 4 points in Kraken Shell. I suppose That makes it real easy for him to get away.
And he got 3 people with the anchor smash,
Yeah,
60%
that is true.
damage reduction. So, yeah, we were completely wrong. He survived, and surprisingly, actually, I felt like he was actually going to kill someone
Yeah.
in that fight.
Maybe, yeah. So, whoa, he just came back to show him what's up. He just smashed him in the face with an anchor and friggin' walked away like a pimp. That's all he really did.
It's about sending a message.
It's about sending a message. That's correct. Oh man. So we have more time for analysis, I suppose.
Wow. So that Tidehunter pick that you mentioned earlier, I feel like it's going to be a very important thing for this team, for LMAO, to lock down Gyrocopter, to lock down pretty much just Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter is the main enemy on this team, on 3 question marks, and I feel like even Dragonite it's a threat, but Gyrocopter is the one that they're going to be using the Ravage on most of the time.
Right. So we're gonna go right back into it. We see a ping on Ice. He's really low. The call down is on him. The shackles keeps him there, but he phase boots out of most of it. The rage keeps him away from, I believe, the slow. He did get caught by the first blast, and nothing for Skiller. And where's your helmet? Oh, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. So close. We're always also coming up here. He does have Elder Dragon form up, so they might just try to take this tower. It has been hit quite a bit. We made Fox alone in lane against these 3 heroes. They might try to push, as they are pushing bot lane as well. And we see the dragon form, and he's just gonna start destroying that. And this is where their team really comes into play. They are really good pushers. They are really good early game. Early game to mid game is where they are strong. Chiyoda also pushing mid, and that tower goes down like nothing. There's 4 heroes down here. They're gonna go for that tier 2. There's nobody here contesting it. I don't know what LMAO is gonna do. They don't have a they do have a fortify, excuse me, but they're gonna use it. Seems like they've taken the top tower for Radiant from Radiant.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And we see the Ravage, the Blink Ravage from Max V. Where's your helmet? Goes down. Word gets static linked. Max just doing as much damage. Max V doing as much damage as he can. Just so many auto attacks out from Toyota, but the armor does help him survive for a little bit longer, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Dazzle also goes down as well, I believe.
Tidehunter is ripping through their defenses very easily. Basically, all their CC that they're dependent on is destroyed instantly with that Ravage or that Blink Ravage. And I feel like they need to get any BKBs or something to counter that, because if they keep getting Blink Ravage, they're gonna lose pretty much almost every fight if every single support is caught in that Ravage.
Right. And we see the counter push up here from We Made Fox. That's basically all he can do, really. He's really countered by Ravage and the AoE that Giraffe may have. Giraffe didn't pick up Breathe Fire, excuse me. He doesn't have AoE besides Fade Bolt, but he did pick up Breathe Fire.
I'll tell you right now, I was right with the Rat Bridmother, because he now has a Necro 2 and almost 3.
Skiller here with the double damage. Max V does have a lot of armor, but will be enough. The call down goes down on Max V. Only the first bar hits him, and the second bar he is really slowed. He's going to take so much damage from We Made Fox. The Rocket Barrage does a lot. The Anchor Smash drew some damage to get away. He doesn't have Ravage, and the Spiderling ability, excuse me, the Infestation Spiraling ability does do a bit, and Skiller finishes him off. So much damage is needed to take him down. That is not going to be
Kraken
fun.
shell.
Yeah. Let's find out the name of it. Spawn Spiderlings. That's what it's called.
That's the name of the ability?
Spawn Spiderlings.
Wow. You know, I guess it tells you what it does.
It's simpler than Slaughter. And we see Toyota going right in. We Made Fox gets static linked and dusted. Will she get away? She's trying to survive for a little bit longer, but the Remnant finishing her off. That's an easy kill for Toyota. Unexpected, but sort of expect at the same time. Toyota should be able to go in and pick up Broodmother, should be able to pick up Volantis and Where's Your Helmet pretty easily, since they're
Again-
so low health. And even Gyrocopter, he only has 800 health. He needs to pick up more mana and be able to take down these very, very squishy heroes.
You know, I'm actually kind of surprised that Gyrocopter doesn't really have much profit or value of him. He only has a Helm of Domination, and he has 2,000 gold. What do you think he would buy with that 2,000 gold? Possibly a Yasha?
The logical choice would be a Yasha into Manta,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
to be able to get away from some of these CCs that they have.
Oh yeah, of course, especially Toyota's Storm Spirit.
Right. So that's what I expect from him. He might go for, I suppose, just straight damage. Maybe I don't know what, but that is another path that he could take, but I doubt that he will. We see the smoke out from LMAO. There's only a Broodmother down here, so maybe they really want that Broodmother. The ball lightning right in, the static storm, no dust yet, but she's hexed. She goes down again. The early spikes to get away that teleport, but it is cancelled. And that is once again a quick and easy kill from LMAO, and they're going straight for this tier 2. We see the response. Volantis, Where's Your Helmet? Real close. It doesn't seem like they'll be able to contest this. They're not going to fortify. They're going to save it for tier 3.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It actually looks like Gyrocopter's trying to build a BKB right now. He just purchased a Mithril Hammer.
Better choice than what I said. I'm sorry. See? 2K. 2K choice is Manta. Oh man. See, I played Gyro and I would have done exactly what I said.
Get the Manta.
Yeah.
I can understand why he would get the BKB because again, look at all the CC that LMAO has, especially with that Ravage. Again, if he gets Ravaged, it's over. So that BKB will help greatly.
We see Skiller here. Giraffe is alone, so is Max V. We get the pings on Giraffe. He's running for his life. He has to run as fast as he can. The call down hits him. He is slowed. It does a quarter of his health. Will he get away? LMAO or Max V is nearby. He does steal rockets, excuse me, not call down. We see Dragon Tail on Toyota. He does try to ball lighting away. The Ravage already. The health is so low. He takes down Storm Spirit or Shadow Shaman and Dazzle so easily. And I get confused with heroes in this game. Skiller running away from Toyota again. No ball lightning, and he does. Does he have mana for Static Link? He does. The rockets does so much damage. Broodmother is nearby. He ball lightnings away. Atlas trying to save him for a little while. He puts down the rocket. It's going on Atlas. So it's not gonna hit Toyota at this moment, but it just might do a little bit of damage. And Toyota trying to help him out, but it just does not seem to be enough. We see Max V also is building a refresher orb.
Oh, amazing item.
2 of those Ravages could really finish off Shadow Shaman and Dazzle
Yeah,
at
just
once.
with the Ravages.
At once. Like, it's just terrifying for them. We made Fox being scouted out by Atlas here.
Atlas also has a Blink Dagger now, so he could engage a lot easier.
Alright. But she's gonna farm with her Spiderlings. We see the team kind of assembling here. Or Toda at least farming. Things coming out from the Dire side. Going out on Ice in Your Eyes. He does have that Skull Basher. He's been farming this whole time. He hasn't been in any fights, I just realized. The net worth, he's lower than Gyro, but he doesn't seem to be too far behind. We see the smoke coming out from triple question marks. Ice in Your Eyes doesn't know what's coming. He doesn't know yet. We see the Rage coming out. He can't get Shackle. He can't get Hex for a little while. Can he get away? He does have those phase boots. He's going real fast. No Dragon Tail. Not close enough. And it seems like they're just gonna pick up. The tower and a courier, I believe. That was going for We Made Fox.
Just kick the bucket.
Yeah. So we see them pushing tier 3. We see the Dragon form, Dragon Tail going out on Ice in Your Eyes. The call down tries to do some damage. The Ravage does so much damage to Where's Your Helmet, but it doesn't take him down. Max V taking so much damage from rockets, and he dies as well. Giraffe trying to do a little bit of auto attack damage to Wordward, but he is finished off by Toyota instead, and that is a 3-4 in favor of Jaggy LMAO. What a fight. Not exactly sure I caught everything. Let's take a look at the recap. Almost every ult on both teams were used that was in that fight.
I will say right now, if Max V had Ravage up, that fight would have been completely different. Because he didn't have Ravage, and he had Refresher Orb off a cooldown.
Oh,
So
I might
he
have
was-
said he ravaged. Excuse me. I thought I saw a ravage. We see the ball lightning going in. Ice in Your Eyes was traveling with them. They were carpooling, and Broodmother falls so quickly. Oh man, I was waiting to see that this whole game. I was waiting to see it. It took 23 minutes, but it happened.
It was all worth.
Yeah, that was a carpool, and the HOV lane leads straight to Broodmother. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. It's like a dank meme. No, it's not dank. Oh man.
Yeah, that previous fight, if he just
See
had
invisibility
Ravage,
from Toyota. Skiller doesn't know he's there. Oh, actually he does. There's radiant blue wards. Toyota doesn't know he's known to be there. Is this? Oh, the whole team is here. Almost the whole team. Where's your helmet? Lancha's here. He doesn't know. He gets shackled. He takes so much damage from rockets, and Dragon Tail really sets him in. He doesn't have the ability to Bloodstone deny, so that is a kill for LMAO. But Broodmother I believe Broodmother died, or did she just respawn?
she just respawned right now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
So
sure.
that is a pretty big gold in favor of the Radiant side. That was a pretty good pick-off. Now a lot of wards coming up from Dire, and we see a ball lightning going right away on Skiller. They're not gonna let this go unpunished. He is hexed. What are they doing? Just finish him off.
Let the 4-man die already.
Oh man, he's a fish. He has no health. Give him some dignity. Oh man. We see We Made Fox doing what Broodmother does best. Taking down those towers. Tier 2 is almost down as well, but they're going to push the Tier 2 of their own. Where's Your Helmet is nearby. He gets Static Link from the ball lightning, and the Accuracy Smash does a little bit more, and Toyota finishes him off. Just so much damage coming out from Storm Spirit.
Again, it's Storm Spirit. Great pick for picking off all the supports and the squishies. Very great pick for them.
I see a call down coming out from... Oh, I believe that was from Giraffe. He's stolen call down. Man, I think. I hope.
No, no,
He doesn't have.
Did he?
He doesn't have call down.
no, he doesn't.
Oh,
well, then,
that was
huh,
very confusing.
interesting.
Well, it seems like they're just gonna back off for a little while. Gonna heal up. The ball lightning is too fast. I can't follow him. He's going in for We Made Fox. He's Static Link, and the auto attacks and the remnants really does the most damage, along with the Orchid's damage bonus.
We're seeing right now a 14 charge Bloodstone on Toyota, which is it's terrifying. Whenever I see 14 stacks on a Storm Spirit of Bloodstone, it's terrifying because he gets so much mana and he could just ball lightning anywhere. If you
Right.
just saw, he ball lightning from where? Like from here to here?
Yeah.
And
No, he ball
killed-
lightning from the Radiant side.
Oh, so from
Yeah.
here to here. So
Right.
look at that. Look at that distance traveled.
Let's take a look at the gold. It's almost a 10k gold lead, or more than a 10k gold lead in favor of LMAO, and the XP chart does not show much difference. Almost a 12k XP lead, or 1200. Yeah, 12k. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for a triple question mark to bring this back. They smoke into Roche. Alice and Max V didn't see them. We see the Serpent Wards go down here. He is falling pretty quickly to the entire, or almost the entire Radiant team. He's shackled, so he's not going to do a lot of damage to them, and the healing comes out. Dire is gathering, but they are a little separated. Max V does have that Ravage Refresher. The Aegis goes to Skiller. Toyota up on the ridge, and we see the Ravage coming out from Max V, and we don't see a second Ravage yet, nothing yet, and Skiller's just taking down the team. He killed, I believe, just Lion and Tidehunter so easily. I'm not really sure what happened in that fight. No damage was put out from Toyota. Where's Your Hammer goes down from Toyota as well. Word is being hit by Ice in Your Eyes. He does do so much damage. Skiller gets Ball Lightning, but there's not enough mana for the Static Link. He does take him down with auto attacks, but the Aegis, so we'll give him a second life. But I don't think he'll survive long enough to even think about it as he goes down for the second time. And that is a 3 for 4 in favor of LMAO.
Again, that Storm Spirit doing work. I mean, not in question. What happened at Roshan? Triple question mark. They pretty much won that fight. But then Storm Spirit was able to kite basically the entire team off everyone that was low, and that's what made triple question mark kind of just fall apart after that. And again, Broodmother is just ratting, and you know she's not in the fight, she can't do anything, and if she gets
going in on Where's Your Helmet, the auto attack damage is so much. Elantrus doesn't have any health, just the auto attacks take him down 10% at a time, and there goes 2 more kills for LMAO, and I believe if you add those up from the last fight, that is almost a team wipe. It's not looking good. Not looking good for triple question marks. So you're going to take these top barracks and maybe just back off.
my opinion, Broodmother was not the greatest pick for them.
And Skiller going in. He does have quite a bit of mana. He goes in on Skiller. He wants to take him down. He gets Static Link. The Remnants do quite a bit of damage, but the BKB really limits the amount of damage Toyota can do. He gets Dragon Tail. So much damage coming out from Skiller and Word, but he has so much left. He does have the deny possible. He has only 200 health left, but I don't think they're going to chase. I think they're just going to let him go. He's going to teleport back to base. Really good damage coming out from Word and Skiller, but they just didn't have any of their supports around. A really missed opportunity for them. I believe Giraffe stole
Yes.
spawn Spiralings. That's a weird sight to see. So that should be interesting. They're going to try to push this out. It'll be pretty easy for them to clear it, though. However, might be.
Looks like We Made Fox is transferring his nesting grounds to bot lane, try to backdoor them from bot lane. But again, look at that, another incident where Toyota will be able to just pick off Broodmother very easily. The mobility, high mobility.
Yeah, I was a bit lost. Excuse me, I'm a terrible caster, but I'm trying to improve. Slowly. Don't hate me for it though. So yeah, Toyota just missed that opportunity. And I don't think they saw the infestation coming out from Ice in Your Eyes, so we'll see another Ball Lightning infestation combo here pretty soon. There's nobody in the jungle, except I suppose the Broodmother that is still towards the dire side. There are no wards here, they don't have any vision. They're going to take this tier 2, they want to keep pushing. Max V does have an invisibility ruin. So maybe they'll charge Toyota here. Maybe they're trying to set up some sort of ambush, but I don't think they're having any of it. And the Ball Lightning going all the way to Skiller, but the BKB saves him from any sort of Static Link and death, I suppose, that follows with that. But in this case, he's gonna go right in. He has the infestation. Word is trying to survive as best he can. The buyback from Shadow Shaman, and the call down really tries to just get him away. The bottom tier 2 also falls to the dire side. A fight in favor of LMAO. We see Giraffe blinking in, but he gets taken down pretty easily.
That was a little confusing what happened there. I'm not too sure what exactly Giraffe was thinking, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
as we like to say, YOLO.
Octa and Core on that Storm
See the
Spirit
Ball
now.
Lightning going in again. He's trying to pick up Skiller. I guess the Lanches, he gets Static Link, but he's gonna run away. He doesn't want anything too bad to happen to him. He's just really gonna get that psychological damage in there before anything.
It's about sending a message.
We made Fox pushing the best he can. I don't know how well he can do there. Atlas does have quite a bit of lane control or lane push. Max V, we see a couple of pings coming out from the dire side. Max V coming back as well to farm agents, not to defend bot lane, but they are here if anything were to happen. Toyota still just being a menace here at bot lane. We see the Shivas and a Dragon's Tail, but not much more. Where's your helmet? And Lance is just being careful. The ball lightning goes into both of them. Where's your helmet? Gets static link and the auto attack. Split the shallow grave helps them survive for a little bit longer. Toyota taking Dragon Tail hits and auto attack hits, but it does not seem to be enough. He is just fearless here.
He's slippery, especially with the Octane Core and a Bloodstone. Look at that.
What? I don't understand what was the point of that, but Toyota is really showing them what it means to be. I think he's really embodied Storm Spirit. He gets hit by the missile and his hex, but just commits suicide.
Wow.
Some plays from Toyota. He gets right back up. That Bloodstone really helps. I believe, yeah, we made Fox going right back to top, and the ball lightning going up there to get him, and he finishes him off with just Shivas and ball lightning. Oh man.
Going back to what I said, that brood mother.
We see Max V going in. He gets the spit on him. He's getting hit by so many auto attacks and is slowed by Ice in Your Eyes. Just a few more auto attacks will get him, but will they let him get away? He gets the call down, but it won't be enough. They'll just finish him off. Oh man, this is hard to watch. Just so many easy kills coming up from LMAO. Like we said, or how do you think the meta is represented by LMAO's team?
First off, I would say that Storm Spirit, just in general, great mobility. First off, to destroy that Broodmother push and that Broodmother rat, and look at that, he's going back in to just destroy the entire team.
Well, Lantris and Where's Your Helmet taking so much damage. Where's Your Helmet is surviving a little bit longer, but he gets taken down by the Failbolt. The Ravage coming out. Where does have the BKB, so does Skiller. They really can't take much damage right now. Alice is pretty low. He does try to glimmer himself away. Ice in Your Eyes going right back in as soon as the BKBs are down. The Shallow Grave takes the attention off of Skiller for a little while. We're trying to teleport back, and he makes it away. He doesn't die. Skiller, not enough mana from Toyota to get in. Lalanchus is so little health as well as Skiller, but they don't manage to take him down. Max V's trying to hide. I think they know he's there. He's just going to get taken down by Weeman. Oh, he teleports away, and he disjoints the spawn Spiderlings. He's teleporting away. Toyota is also being targeted by Skiller. The missile's coming towards Ice in Your Eyes. He does have Rage, and he rages. He doesn't get stunned. They're running for their lives. There's the entire team behind them of the Radiant side. The Shivas does slow him a bit, but Toyota is not gonna get hit by cast. He does ball lightning in there. He's trying to teleport. There's no stuns from Weedmay Fox. There's no way to contest that. And LMAO manages to get out of that fight without picking up a tower and maybe a few kills, just to kill on the Shadow Shaman.
I feel like if they keep, I don't know, I guess you could say toying with their enemy or toying with their food, I feel like they're gonna slip up, because right there they lost two. What was it? Was it an even exchange? 2 for 2?
They lost 1 for 2, so it was in favor of triple question marks.
So if they keep doing that, I feel like they might slip up one of these team fights and possibly even lose a big part of their game.
Right.
However, Toyota's going on Skiller again, killing him, so that just destroyed my theory of them possibly slipping.
Lalanchus and Where's Your Helmet? Very dangerous to a Toyota attack that they've become very accustomed to. They don't know he's there. We see the Orchids going down. Where's Your Helmet? There's no Hex coming out from him. Lalanchus does mech, tries to survive for a little bit. The Poison Touch comes out, but it is not enough, and he falls to Toyota once again. Whew. There is just so much fighting. I gotta give it to Toyota. Some of the best Storm Spirit plays I've seen. And we see Atlas using his Ags ult on We Made Fox to take care of all the Spiderlings, and We Made Fox are just gonna get taken care of Ice in Your Eyes. just not an effective Broodmother, not in this lineup. There's just so much fighting, you really can't. Doesn't have enough space to push.
Yeah, not enough space.
You see the
for,
Hex going on Toyota, as well as the Shackle and Serpent Ward. The Ghost Blade does go out, but it just boosts the damage from Toyota. Toyota's Ball Lightning. Warward does have the BKB. He can't get Static Link. He doesn't take damage from Remnants. He was trying to teleport back again, but it doesn't seem like this time he'll get away. The Orchids goes down. The Shallow Grave gives him some more time. It's almost over. Will he get taken down by Toyota? Lanchas as well is going to get taken down by the Remnant. Warward is toggling his armlet. He does manage to get away from the second time from Toyota. Toyota does know he's being targeted by the missile, and he gets hit. He hits his Lotus. Lotus on purpose. Warward once again getting Static Link. That armor does help a lot. Once again, a BKB coming out from Skiller. Toyota is just getting kited, and Atlas finishes off Dragon Knight once and for all. Skiller once again dying to those auto attacks. Warward buys back, not dies back, to try to defend, but it's just where's your helmet on Warward, as well as the Broodmother. I don't know how much they can do here. They're taking these barracks so quickly. Toyota is quite low. He's quite the target. He has only 100 health left. One more attack, but the Glimmer save from Atlas, I believe. And the GG comes out from triple question marks. What a 5-minute long fight. What's your take on this? What's your take on this, Loopy?
Toyota was he was amazing as Storm Spirit. Pretty much, look at that, 24 kills, 3 deaths, 6 assists.
What an amazing
He just dominated.
gold per minute.
Yeah, very. Just overall, I mean, again, that their picks on triple question marks weren't just they were lacking in some areas. Like yeah, the SS was good for locking down Storm Spirit, but overall, Storm Spirit was able to destroy just great lockdown on Storm Spirit, destroying those supports so that he isn't locked down.
Right.
And from there, just went downhill. And that Broodmother pick again. It's just he got shut down because of or Storm Spirit and the amount of AoE that LMAO had. Just not enough. Not enough.
All right. So I think we have another game up. I hope you guys will stay tuned. I will get the details up and see how that's going. We're just gonna turn on the music here for a bit, just so your dedicated casters can catch a breath from talking. But we'll be right back. It probably won't even be 5 minutes, so stay tuned and stay right there. We'll be right back.
Can stay right here, we will play until somehow you can find a slightly different frame of mind. Right here in my arms, away from all harm, you'll be safe from all the flares, although I know you don't care. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. And when the light comes through, when the day isn't new, then it will be time for a new frame of mind. When all eyes are on you, you will know what to do, since you will have found your new frame of mind. When you lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines.
Hello and welcome back to 2K2 Casuals casting the Reddit Dota 2 League. I am Empty, as I was last game, and with me I have my co-caster, Looppyace. Welcome
Hello,
back.
everybody.
Welcome back. So we're gonna go right into picks. We see here, right out of the bat, Undying, Queen of Pain, Leshrac. Very common bands. Right.
Yeah, staple bands for sure. Especially the Undying. You see a lot of Undying bands. Since Undying is that big freaking tank almost, and healer,
5
that
seconds remaining.
kind of wrecks any team fight. So,
Right.
great ban on them.
Reserve time.
We're just going to have to see
So this is
compared
game.
to last game.
I'm sorry for the interruption. This is game 2 of Jackie LMAO versus Undecided for now, or the second game. I'm not sure if it's game 2, but it is the second game between them. We have switch sides with Jackie LMAO on Radiant and Undecided on Dire. We see the Shadow Fiend band. Still a scary mid laner, Shadow Fiend. Not really the best this patch, but still a very good mid laner.
So we see that LMAO grabs the Gyrocopter this time. Undecided for now. Had Gyrocopter last game, but LMAO I don't know what they're trying to do with Gyrocopter. Again, I would put again the carry a little later to
10 seconds remaining.
not really show the enemy team what they're trying to do with their carry.
So I wonder what sort of picks we'll see. A lion. Are we gonna have like the same drafts? Last time it's so far only the bands are different, only slightly.
If they pick a Storm Spirit, this is gonna be pretty interesting. Wow. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is gonna be interesting.
I mean, you do have to factor in the map a little. It is
10
slightly
seconds
different
remaining.
for Dire and Radiant, the way their jungles
5
are
seconds remaining.
placed and spaced out compared to the other team. Radiant does have quite a bit more danger, I'd say, in their jungle because it is right near Roshan, but Dire does have a lot more entrances for theirs, in a way. So it might be different even if the picks are the same, and once again the individual player's skill factors in as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you see a Pudge.
Interesting pick.
I'm excited. I'm excited for some Pudge plays.
Yeah, I haven't really seen that many Pudge plays in the pro scene or in
Pudge
recent history.
It's not been very popular ever since that TI3 I believe it was when you could fountain hook with Pudge. Now that was something you needed to see. But sadly, Ice Frog decided that it was a little bit too OP. So that was
Just a little bit.
it's been done away with. But Pudge is still a very versatile hero. He can save his allies. He can do crazy damage to his enemies, and he really just in a positioning state of mind. He can really do so much by just changing how the team has set themselves up and just grabbing someone and breaking any sort of plan they had.
I feel like whoever's gonna go Pudge has to do a pretty good job at it. And with that Bane pick, I think Pudge might be able to be shut down with that Bane pick, in my opinion. And also, for some reason, they banned techies. That's interesting.
Techies is an up-and-comer. Ever since we saw Secret and Secret play Tusk techies, they've really skyrocketed as far as how much they've been played. If you think about it, the amount of damage that a mine does is incredible compared to how much damage heroes normally do when they're level 1. So it's a very I wouldn't say a respect ban for any of the players, but for the hero himself. See Storm Spirit. I don't blame them. I think they should have banned Storm Spirit first.
Yes,
That was
because
horrifying.
Toyota's Storm Spirit he literally traveled the entire map and killed anyone he wanted to.
Right.
So I would see why they want to ban Storm Spirit.
Right. So we see a Silencer as well. I believe LMAO did ban Silencer last game as well.
They did. So again, maybe they might go for an ability-based team like they did last game.
The Gyrocopter, I'm interested to see who's going to play a Gyrocopter. It might be Ice in Your Eyes. He did carry last game, so it should be interesting. We see a Storm Spear, Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker ban. So blue. They're both blue. They both travel along the map. Who can blame you? We see the picks. The ban. Sorry, jeez. See the ban. They don't want that mobility for LMAO because they use it so well. They use the ability to be anywhere on the map all the time just to take advantage and really punish any mistakes.
They're really good at that too. A lot of great, actually, not even good, great response TPs on their end.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they included like a Storm Spirit or a Spirit Breaker with a response TP, yeah, I would be scared too. I would have banned Spirit Breaker as well.
So we're waiting for the Dire pick. They are eating into their reserve time quite a bit. I feel like they're taking this pick a little bit more seriously. They don't want to do the same sort of mistakes that they made last time. And we see a Bloodseeker, very common, I'd say, recently. He's really, people have really discovered his potency. I feel, especially the thirst. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say that back before 6182, I remember a lot of people played Bloodseeker. You know, I mean, at least in pub, I noticed a lot of people playing Bloodseeker, and then ever since 6182 came out, you know, people were trying new builds, new.
0.84, you mean?
Yeah, 0.84. Sorry. You know, everyone's trying new heroes and stuff, and people just forgot about Bloodseeker because, you know, for forever, at least I thought Bloodseeker was always a very strong contender in the game.
Right. His very AoE silences, it does so much, especially in a lineup like LMAO's right now. So I'd be pretty careful about this. And so far the heroes are quite low in their health pool, so the thirst can really be to their disadvantage if they're trying to get away, or kite like Gyrocopter tends to do sometimes with Rocket Barrage and Call Down. What do you think was the reasoning behind the Necrophos choice, the pick?
I think they're just going for a lot of very strong on, like, I guess you could say, healing and tankiness. That's what I see from here. And all three of these heroes, they deal a lot of damage too, in their own respect. So, including the healing and and then the Sable and all that stuff. You know, the Silence and the what is it called? Dismember
10
and
seconds
Lion.
remaining.
They have a really scary team. Undecided. They have a very
5
scary
seconds
team,
remaining.
very tanky, very destructive too. And LMAO's team right now, it doesn't look as terrifying as Undecided. They have a Mirana, of course. They could use the Invis ult, but what can you really combo with that invisibility? You can't really do much with it unless there's still two other hero picks. So if they pick people that are very heavy on stuns and damage, I feel like they would have the advantage. But as of right now, Undecided has a very, very strong and tanky team.
Yeah, so we're just waiting on LMAO's pick. I'm kind of scared to see how much mobility LMAO is gonna have here, because we have the Necrophos lockdown, we have the Bloodseeker lockdown with I believe with Rupture. I'm sorry, just
Dire team
everything is
down.
escaping me today, and of course with Pudge's ultimate as well. So it's gonna be a tough one if they're gonna try to do the same snowballing concept, but they might just not. They have tusks here, so maybe they're trying to do something to be able to break the CC that Pudge and I guess Pudge is the only one Tusk can really break the CC of. But still, Tusk is a good choice here. I feel he's quite tanky and he's very utilitarian.
Yeah. I feel like that Tusk pick might change Undecided's team fight strategies, because now with that Tusk in there, he could put his entire team into a snowball and basically no damage, nothing will be affecting their team. So they have to find a way to lock down Tusk first, I feel like, in order for them to really kick off how they want it to with their lineup.
Right.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
you see the Invoker ban. Maybe they weren't sure what to ban.
5
I
seconds
don't really
remaining.
see how Invoker was a ban-worthy hero. I think I might have thought of
Reserve
some heroes
time.
that might have been a bit more prudent, but maybe they see something that I don't. Do you?
It could possibly be. Look, it could possibly be that Jackie LMAO needs a mid laner still, right? And having an Invoker could actually disrupt their team. If you think about it, Lion needs mana, Pudge needs mana, Blood, all of them need mana to do things, right? A well-placed Storm with a mana, I'm just gonna call it mana bomb. I forget what it's called. Will disrupt
EMP.
their team.
It's EMP.
EMP.
Yeah.
It's dang. Okay, a modern name for it. I didn't know it was EMP. But yeah, like I feel that
10 seconds
I think that was a pretty decent pick for them. I feel like Invoker would be able to disrupt and deal a lot of damage against Undecided. And but now they don't have that. I want to know what they're gonna pick for mid. Ember Spirit.
He does have that lockdown. They don't.
Yes.
They're gonna have trouble with all the abilities Undecided has. As I'm calling my preference here, I think Undecided has a much better draft, but we'll have to see how the player's skill factors in. What's your prediction?
I agree with you for the most part that Undecided might have the bigger advantage since their team is a lot more tankier and a lot more survivability. However, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, Toyota is on Ember Spirit, and I'm pretty sure like a month back he actually played Ember Spirit and he dominated as an Ember Spirit. So who knows? Toyota might pull through again for the team and possibly do some crazy things that we've never seen before.
All right, we have a couple new players on Triple Question Mark or Undecided, so I'll introduce them once again. We have a pause here. Wordward is playing the Bloodseeker, probably going carry or mid. Where's Your Helmet is playing the very K-pop looking Windranger. We have Storm Thief picking up Necrophos, ES Cape playing Lion, and Skiller, he was carrying last game, picking up Pudge.
On LMAO side, nothing changed.
I believe
Actually,
JJS
yeah,
is
JJS.
a new addition that we didn't see last game.
Yeah, so JJS is on Tusk. Then we have Giraffe as Bane. Again, he's supporting again. Max V is now the carry. It used to be Ice in Your Eyes as the carry, but now we're seeing that he's going to be the carry. Ice in Your Eyes is now Murana as a support, and then Toyota again at mid as another spirit. And I feel like his spirits are freaking. They're brutal. They're brutal.
Right. So we'll have to see how this turns out. I'm gonna watch the Bloodseeker. I'm very excited to see the Bloodseeker plays, the Pudge plays, and of course Ember Spirit. It's very fun to watch. Here we see both teams on opposite sides of the map.
It looks like they're trying to pick off each other, but little do they know they're on opposite ends.
Right. So they it's just a game of hide and seek, but no one's winning right now. So yeah, we'll just have to see how this turns out. Maybe you're right. Maybe LMAO does have a draft in ways that we really haven't seen yet, but we'll just have to see how the players' skills really show in lane.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like they're not going to do aggro try like they did before. It might actually be... No, actually, it might be an aggro try, just like last game, with a Skiller Pudge bottom. No, it's going to be 2-1-2. Huh, I was wrong.
Where's Your Helmet and Toyota 430, both on mid lane. Wurtwurt and Escape heading up top against JJS on the Tusk. And of course, Max V, Ice in Your Eyes, Giraffe, bot lane against Skiller and Storm Thief. We see Wurtwurt here, not going to even bother JJS. They know they can't really take him down. He does have Ice Path, or Ice Shards, excuse me. Oh, Storm Thief is getting autoed down, and he's finished by Giraffe, who just caught the end of that fight. Seemed like a pretty easy pickup. Not sure if that was Rocket Barrage. The mana is missing from Max, so I assume it was Rocket Barrage.
Yeah, and without a doubt, Rocket Barrage at this level is it's pretty much over if you get Rocket Barrage. The entire what was it, 8 seconds or 5 seconds?
I believe it is 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Oh wow, holy crap. Okay.
Or rockets per second. 3 seconds is a 3 seconds. I just saw 10. I assume that's the number. So we just see the lanes shaping out here. Necrophos heading back into top lane, and he is being taken down by Rocket Barrage again. And the auto attack from Giraffe finishes them off again.
Huh. I just realized this now that Bane with Gyrocopter it's broken because
pretty terrifying.
Nightmare and then Rocket Barrage. He could get to him so easily.
Not to break the horse's back, but he's really going to give this lane nightmares.
Oh.
And we see Toyota and where's Jama exchanging some hits. JJS is here with the double damage. He does have Snowball. He does have Ice Shards.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wind Ranger does have that Wind Run, so she will be able to get away if anything will happen. I don't think it will be a good idea to gank, and JJS heads back to top lane as well. Max V farming it up. Let's take a look at the last hits right now. Bit of a tie between Ember Spirit and Bloodseeker. JJS taking some hits from Escape and Wurtwurt.
I'm not too sure what Storm Thief is doing right now in their jungle. It looks like he's trying to get levels or something, or get levels, but I'm a little confused on what exactly he's trying to do here.
He might just be trying to get something in Heartstopper, so maybe he could farm Ancients. Or,
Possible.
yeah, just leave the lane for Pudge. But with a roaming Mirana, I don't know how well that's going to go for him. Toyota doesn't have as much of a range as Where's Your Helmet at this level, since she has the power shot. But he does have quite a bit of that, the flame guard, which helps him take a bit of magic damage, but she's just auto-attacking and harassing. They know there's a ward here. They know it's keeping the lane back.
It looks like Where's Your Helmet might die from Toyota right here from his Flame Guard, and he does.
Skiller teleporting in. He does have hook, he does have rot, but the creeps are blocking him. Escape coming in. He does have all three. He hexes Toyota, and it seems like he does try to get out Shackles, but the auto attack from Skiller finishes him off, and that is a 1-for-1 in favor of
Dyer's middle tower is
triple
under
question mark.
attack.
Not a good exchange.
Radiant's top tower is
Not a good
Storm
exchange
Thief.
at all.
Storm Thief is actually doing that ancient technique
Right.
with Heartstopper, so that's what he was doing.
Escape does get nightmared by Giraffe on Bane. Where's Your Helmet is pushing, but Toyota is back in lane. Escape kind of playing, he's pretty confident here. He does hex Giraffe. He knows he has no mana. There's Shackles go down. Where's Your Helmet? The Flame Guard does so much damage, and the arrow hits him. But the spikes come out from Escape. Skiller is there, and he hooks him. Not before he takes down Wind Ranger. He does manage to ult, but the mana is being stolen from him. Escape does get shackled again, and the auto attack finishes him. That's a double kill from Toyota 430. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. That almost looked bad, and it seems like JJS does pick up Bloodseeker as he did dive him.
This is looking like a bumpy road for Undecided right now. Again, with Toyota showing off that he can play any spirit. Maybe, well, we've only seen him play 2 spirits, so
Well,
maybe he might be an amazing Earth Spirit, which is, crazy.
I
But
can only hope. Let's
Right?
see that. We do have
But
a
right
dire
now-
ward here. So it's going to be pretty tough for Toyota to maybe do some plays that Where's Your Helmet would be surprised to see. So we'll have to see how that shapes up, but he's playing very aggressive. Max V does have quite a bit of space here to farm, but Skiller is nearby. Maybe he's trying to get an angle where he can really lock him down. Necrophos is only level 3. All he can do is a bit of damage and maybe just Heartstopper to get his health down. Skiller is moving around. We see the call down on Storm Thief. The Rockets will finish him off very easily, but he's open for Skiller. Skiller does not have level 6. He won't be able to lock him down. Max V does have those phase boots, so he can run it quite fast. We see 2 heroes down here, but nothing happening yet. And Skiller just, I suppose, backing off, maybe trying to leech some XP. He needs that level 6 to really be effective in killing heroes, basically.
I'm really confused on
Where's Your
why.
Helmet does get the shackles on him from Toyota. The Flame Guard does a lot of damage, even though he does have the Wind Run, and the Nightmare just keeps doing the damage from Flame Guard, and the auto attack finishes him off. Oh, that Nightmare really just synergizes so well with the heroes.
Perfect pick actually for Bane, or I mean on LMAO's team.
Still, Necrophos is level 3.
It looks like Escape is gonna die.
JJS is taking having his mana stolen from Escape. In Your Eyes doesn't have a lot of mana. The ice shards come out, and it finishes off Escape. Where is taking auto attacks from Ice in Your Eyes. They don't know Skiller's there, and the hook misses. Oh, what a missed hook. Come on, Skiller. You can do better than this. We see once again Toyota. He's level 8 right now. He has 2 levels on Wind Ranger. He's pops his Flame Guard once again, and he's going in right, and the shackles go on. We get a teleport from the dire side. Escape is coming in to help, but it seems like Toyota doesn't want to really test his luck here. He does have quite a bit of advantage. Skiller is coming in. He doesn't know he's coming. Escape taking so much damage from Flame Guard and Shackles, but Skiller is there. The Ra is doing so much. He's trying to take his mana just to try to let him, or try to help him not get away, I
Radiant's
suppose.
middle tower is under attack.
Toyota just running in the most illogical direction. He does have that TP. Storm Thief, I guess, doesn't know where he is, and he just gets away like that. Oh man. Triple question mark. You guys put question marks over my head sometimes. I don't know what you guys do. We see the snowball on Wordward. The ice shards trap him in, and the right does silence JJS and Ice in Your Eyes, but it's not enough. Or is it? Woodward does run quite faster than LMAO or JJS, and Skiller is there to defend him a bit. The rod comes out on JJS, and the ice shards are not enough. JJS is taking so much damage from Rod, and he falls to Skiller. Ice in Your Eyes seems to be next. The hook is not up for 5 seconds, but Woodward finishes him off. That is a 2-for-0 in what seemed like an easy kill for LMAO, and that is 9-3. Toyota coming up. He smells blood in the water, surprisingly, from Bloodseeker. And the ult goes in. No shackles yet. Did he see him? And the Flame Guard will really try to do as much damage as he can, and he finishes him off. Doesn't even get blood righted. He escaped too late. There's no teleports coming in from any of the other teams. JJS going mid. The snowball coming on. Where's Your Helmet? So fast, but she win runs and knows she can't take any damage. Oh, man. There's a lot of fighting going on.
For sure.
What do you think about it? Why would you say, or what do you think about the drafts and how they shape up so far?
So, early game, Undecided needed to actually get a lot of like levels and kills in order for them to actually. Oh, it looks like Where's Your Helmet's about to get destroyed by Toyota and JJS. So, again, right there, they're losing early game, and if they get into late game, I feel like Undecided could have a chance to turn this around. But as far as we see, Toyota is getting fed. Toyota is 6-1 right now, and we all know that a fed Ember Spirit can really do work against an enemy team, even if they're tanky like Undecided. And right now, Storm Thief, I don't know exactly what he's doing. He gave 3 kills away, and it just, I don't know. It confuses me a little bit. They're going to have a harder time since Storm Thief is not really in the game right now. It's looking bleak for Undecided, but we'll have to see.
Toyota going in. JJS does land the snowball, and the shackle really finishes them off along with the arrow. Quite a bit of overkill, but that is another kill for LMAO, which makes it 12-3 in favor of LMAO, of course. Quite a bit of gold that went to LMAO, no doubt. See a bit of tower push on bot lane. Skiller is nearby, but I don't think they think he's that much of a threat right now.
Yeah, he is not. Ooh, he almost got arrowed right there.
We see a teleport in from Escape Giraffe. I don't think he knows he's there. Just pushing that tower. Max V is quite far behind, and he has that cover of those 2 creeps, so Skiller is gonna have some. He hasn't really gotten any hooks yet. Him and Necrovos really need to start being effective in this game.
For sure.
Toyota.
Right now, it looks like they're setting them back a little bit.
We see a teleport out. We see a Hex on Max V, and the arrow goes out on Where's Your Helmet?
Oh.
2 out of 3 heroes are stunned or Nightmare. There's 4 heroes down on bot. Max V is sitting back. There's no hook yet, and the Rupture on Max V. What will they do? And the hook does so much damage with Rupture. The call down doesn't do anything. Woodward has no health, but there's no one there to do enough damage. Both Ice in Your Eyes and Giraffe has so little mana. There are still 4 heroes here. And Skiller is out for blood, and he lands a hook on Giraffe. The rod is doing so much damage. He reduces his damage with Enfeeble, but the power shot finishes him off, and Ice in Your Eyes gets away. Toyota is here to finish off Woodward and Skiller with Flame Guard and Shackles. That's a double kill for Toyota. The power, or the, I believe, oh god, the Wind Ranger ult, which is called Focus Fire, is trying to do some damage on Toyota, but the Flame Guard Shackles really finishes him off as well. Escape hiding for his life in his wood, but Ice in Your Eyes smells fear or not, and he teleports away as soon as he can.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough fight for them. It's gonna be a tough fight.
Toyota right now is 9-1, and I'm gonna call it. I know it's not right to call it, but I have a feeling LMAO might.
Toyota going in on Storm Thief. No shackles yet, and he lands the shackles as well as Flame Guard. He goes down so fast. He's level 6, I believe, and the hook lands. But he does have his Remnant. He teleports to his Remnant away. The call down on 2 heroes, but he does get shackled to the tree as well as the Rupture and the Bloodright. He doesn't get hit by Bloodright, but he can't do much. Where's Your Helmet taking so much damage from Toyota and Ice in Your Eyes? Escape is so low, as well as Woodward. And he lands the arrow on Skiller. The arrow to hook ratio is just so bad this game. So many arrows, but so little hooks. Toyota right back into the fray.
Dyer's top
He's
tower
so
is
thirsty
under
right now.
attack.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be tough. It's gonna be tough
I'm-
for them. They're gonna have to step it up right away. Any more? I mean, just look at the graphs. It's 13 minutes and it's almost a 10k lead for LMAO, and a similar thing
Dyer's top
if you look at the
tower is
XP.
under attack.
We see Wordword getting trying to take down JJS, but the teleport, you really can't do much about it. We do have a Marana ult, so they might be able to try to pick up something. Toyota doesn't seem very interested right now, just trying to farm up something more. Max V doesn't have many items, but he does do quite a bit of damage. Where's your helmet? Does get sapped quite a bit, and we see Toyota going, landing shackles on. Where's your helmet? And escape. There's 5 heroes. Toyota gets ruptured and hooked. The call down goes down, and he's ulted by Necrophos. That is a super long death timer. It's almost 75 seconds. Skiller is out for blood. He doesn't have enough hook or enough mana for hook, and the Fiend's grip, and goes out and takes him down, as well as Snowball. Where's your helmet? Doing a power shot, but she might fall to the rest of the team. There's still 4 heroes here. She is nightmared, and the rockets perhaps not coming out, or maybe they were just on cooldown. A little bit unfortunate there, but good showing from Triple Question Marks. They did pick up a very, very valuable hero. That is almost, I believe, a 904 gold streak ended, so they got quite a bit of gold from that. I mean, anything is worth it at this point. So
Yeah, that was a good pick on them. However, they did lose 2 people on their end, so it just they gotta step it up. They're gonna have to do something about this. In my opinion, I think they should probably just 5-man from now on and just try to stick together and push and kill anyone and pick them off. Kind of like
Giraffe
what
does get
Whitworth's doing
ruptured
to Giraffe.
by Wordward and the Blood Right, but the Nightmare is on him as well. Skiller does land a hook, and the call down goes down as well. He's trying to get him away. Giraffe does have enough health to get away as well. He's teleporting away, and that's a Tusk for a Pudge. I believe Wordward picked up the Pudge or Tusk kill. Yeah, so the Bloodseeker. But we see a little bit of commentary. Skiller is quite confused, but the Nightmare seem to have do a bit. Where's your helmet is shackled, and the flame guard does so much damage. It doesn't matter where you run, Toyota will find you. Max V even here to add insult to injury as well, and she falls. The rest of the team is there, and we see the remnant teleport to Storm Thief. The Blood Right gets Toyota away, and he's gonna be silenced. Storm Thief gets away. Not enough damage out from Toyota, but a terrifying thing to see coming towards you. That remnant, you did not want to
Very
see that
scary.
coming towards you, especially if you're a, I believe level 7 carrier right now. So it's gonna be tough. JJS just using his ice shards and snowball to really great effectiveness right now. You can always appreciate a Tusk in a team fight.
Yeah, Tusk in a team fight just disrupts the entire enemy team's plans, basically.
We see a hook, but lands on nothing. The Blood Right gets him away from the tower. We saw shackles from Toyota, but it seems like it didn't land anything. Land on anything nearby, I suppose. Another power shot coming out. They do have quite a bit of high ground defense, but I don't know if it'll be enough if they die so easily to Toyota just going in and out. Quite a bit of Radiant ward coverage here and here, so, and they're farming their jungle. It's gonna be, what do you think they can do to really bring it back at this point?
The only way they could get back from this is just picking off anyone. They need to get the picks off, especially on
We see a smoke coming out.
Ember Spirit. If they could pick him off, kill him, actually just pick off anyone.
Rupture Max V. I'm sorry for the interruption, and the Blood Right goes down. He's just taking damage just to get out of that Blood Right, and he Nightmares Wordward just to get away. He tries to teleport. The call down does go down well. Wordward going right in on Marana. The ult going down as well, trying to help him survive. Bane gets scythed, so A 2-for-1. Necrophos goes down. This is in favor
Dire's
of
top tower is
triple
under
question
attack.
marks, and it's quite the gold value for them. So a very good exchange.
Yeah, if they keep doing stuff like that, like getting picks off, get 2 kills and but 0 deaths, they could come back easily. I could see that. Because eventually Ember Spirit won't be able to stand his ground against their team, because their team is very tanky and very dangerous and very powerful in general. So, and Skiller just used Dismember on an illusion, but you know, that happens.
It's a very low cooldown. It's only 24 seconds, 25 seconds. Toyota does not land those shackles once again. We see an arrow, but it misses, doesn't hit anything. The power shot coming out from Where's Your Helmet does give quite a bit of vision here. It's 3 versus 1. I don't know if you can even do this. The shackles land on Storm Thief from Toyota, but it seems like he just doesn't feel it. I mean, he would be going into his death in that case. Once again, we see we're being attracted by that Murano illusion in ways that he shouldn't. Storm Thief does get hit by the shackles. It does quite a bit of damage. It might actually finish off, but the healing does help out, and he remnants away just in case. Next
Dire's
V,
bottom tower is
Ice in Your Eyes,
under
entry
attack.
at all here. He does get blood righted. The Rupture doesn't let him get away unless he were to use his remnant. We see the arrow landing on Wurtwurt, the snowball going right in. Necrophos being finished off, and the hook trying to save the Windrunner from that death. And a few more last hits, and a Sleight of Fist will finish off Wurtwurt as well on the Bloodseeker. Not a terrible exchange from Triple Q.
Yeah, I'm kind of like sad to see this. You know, I mean, like 2 great teams. You know, I don't know. LMAO is just it pains me to see this. That's all I can say.
Dire's top tower
It's never
has
fun to
fallen.
watch. It's never fun to watch people
Yeah.
getting wrecked. It's not fun for the players. It's not fun for the audience. It's not fun for the casters even. And we see Toyota getting hooked by Skiller, but he just remnants away. God, that is so. The reactions are very good, but it
Yeah.
is such a utilitarian ult, especially for somebody so aggressive like Toyota 430. Max V, he does attract the attention of the enemy team, but they're just wary for that Toyota. They don't know where he is. They don't want to know where he is. They want to stay far away from him. I mean, just looking at their items, they hardly have any items. They have even less levels.
Mm-hmm.
Pudge just picked up Staff of Wizardry, maybe just to get a I believe he's building Yules. We see Toyota just walking around. There's nothing bothering him, even though the entire team is nearby. He does land the Shackles and the Sleight of Fist on Necrophos and Lion. There is a wind run out from Where's Your Helmet, but it doesn't do much. We still have Flame Guard going in, Shackles and a Sleight of Fist once again, but he's just poking them. Once again, we see the psychological damage coming out from Toyota and the physical damage on Wind Ranger. I don't know what they can do. We see the hook, but it misses. Pretty easy dodge. Another 2 Shackles landing on the enemy team.
I can honestly see Toyota taking on their entire team if he really wanted to, at this point. Because those searing chains deal a shit ton of damage, and right now they don't have a lot of health.
Yeah.
Undecided.
We see a Solar Crest on Ice in Your Eyes, and a smoke coming out on Giraffe and Ice in Your Eyes. Not on the rest of the team, however. Maybe they just didn't land it by accident, but we'll see how this goes. We see Tusk here ready to snowball in at a moment's notice. And Maxby as well. He has picked up Ogre Club and Mithroham are getting ready to build that BKB. When the time comes, and Giraffe does show it breaks his smoke. Blood rate goes down. Not too much effect on the enemy heroes. We see another Shackle Sleight of Fist on Storm Thief. He just takes so much damage, and he's almost taken down by Giraffe. The Rupture goes down, Giraffe and the Sleight of Fist finishes off Necrophos. The Murano ult is just in case something like a hook on a Bane. Where's Your Helmet? And Lion and Necrophos and Wurtwurt all go down to the Snowball Shard combo as well as Toyota just doing damage. We see a buyback from the Bloodseeker by Wordward and Wind Ranger. Where's your helmet? They're trying to defend the best they can. It might be feeble. Another slide of fist. Shards and Snowball just finished them off. I couldn't even say it. I couldn't even say it. It just happened so fast. JJC does fall to the power shot, but once again they did pick up Wordward from a dieback. It's not even that much of a gold change because the lead is already terrifyingly 16k, 23 minutes in. It's most to say that this game is winnable. I wouldn't call it unlosable, but it's definitely not the most winnable game.
Not the most winnable game. But this is Dota and things can happen.
The hook from
like this.
from Skiller on Max V, and he gets scythed from Storm Thief. The Yules does help Skiller avoid that sleight of fist. There's a very long cooldown, almost 75 seconds on Max V with Gyrocopter, so he'll be out of the fight for a bit. But Toyota, it doesn't seem to phase him. That tower is only a few last hits away, and the barracks just seem just as an easy gain as well. And he is ruptured. He'll have a hard time fighting here. The blood right here will make him leave. If he gets silenced, he'll have no way to get out, and he has to run away for a bit. He is solar crested, so he does take quite a bit more damage than normal. Skiller doing a blind hook, not hitting much, however. Giraffe is alone with Ice Eyes and Toyota up top in the jungle.
Man, there's not much to say right now.
There isn't. I mean, it's just fight after fight. That's all
It's
it
just
is.
fight after fight, and like I'm hoping that Undecided can pull through to, I don't know, like getting a nice team fight. Like if they could win a team fight, then yes, I still believe there is a chance. But as of right now, they are not. They're not winning any team fights. They're not really winning any exchanges. They got Gyrocopter, but that was one kill, and he was just out of place. So I'm hoping that they could pull through, but this is looking bleak at this point.
Right. So we see Where's Your Helmet getting sleight of fisted and shackled like he has been for the past 25 minutes, and it does quite a bit of damage. It almost finishes him off, but he gets away with just 30 health. He gets Yules for reasons unknown, well, maybe to set up for a hook, but it misses as well. And the shackle sleight of fist finishes off. It just finishes off. He escapes so quickly and so easily. It's almost like he isn't trying. Storm Thief gets shackled, arrowed, and the rupture does go down on Toyota, and he does get hooked, but he manages to remnant away just in time. He doesn't even get a chance to get dismembered by Skiller. What crazy reaction time. It must be just milliseconds.
Toyota has amazing reaction time, and that's why he's so good with Ember Spirit and Storm Spirit. Those two heroes require reaction time, an amazing reaction time at that. And he's showing off what he can do, and it's amazing.
Gyrocopter here with played by Max V, of course. He does pick. We're gonna just check in because we haven't seen him for a while.
Oh, it looks like Toyota is going to go down, and he's down for 100 seconds. That was pretty good engagement on their end, and poor judgment for Toyota. Toyota decided to go back to his remnant over here where the Dire Tier 2 was. Not a good choice for him. I think that's the thing that they kind of needed. They needed that. They really did.
An incredible 2k gold gain for a triple Q with one kill. It's something. It's something.
Yeah, it definitely is something.
He is down for a while, so they do have a chance to farm, but will it be enough? We see JJS invisible here, maybe trying to pick up something on Storm Thief, but the whole team is there. I don't know. Ice in Your Eyes and JJS might just get caught out here. Max V is around. No hook out yet. We see a power shot just to get some vision, and the hook just does not land. It's too far away. Wordward is chasing Max V, but it seems like all of them will escape in different directions. We see a defensive call down, but it seems like no one was there.
And they just smoked right now. It looks like they're going to try to do something again with this.
While Toyota is down. We see an arrow come out as well as shards. It's going to separate Where's Your Helmet Skiller does get Nightmare. The Blood Ride does go down. The Mirana ult as well. Fiend's Grip on Warward, but the Shackles stop it. The Ice goes, the Snowball does go down on Warward, and it takes him down as well. Max V doing so much damage with rockets. Skiller hooked JJS, try to finishing him off. EScape falls to JJS as well as Lion to Max V, and Skiller as well falls to Max V. So that is a 4-for-2 in favor of LMAO. Where's Your Helmet escapes, but I don't know if that was a good. That was definitely not a good smoke, but
No.
that was probably a killing blow for them. They only have 2 buybacks, and if they did, that would really hurt any prospects of getting items they have right now. So it's looking even worse. It's all or nothing, and they bet the house there. We see 2 buybacks, Lion and Skiller coming out. We see the Shackle Shot, but the Remnant gets him away. He is not able to be dismembered. The Sleight of Fist shackle combo once again. Just so much damage. Did half of Skiller's health. Wordward is there, but the Remnant once again helps Toyota stay just out of reach of the Dire team.
I want to say that last team fight that happened, Toyota wasn't in that team fight. So I feel like they have a chance if Toyota is not in a team fight again, or not if he's not in a team fight. But again, if you notice, they all died in a 4v5 practically.
Right.
I don't know.
We can see
I
the
can't-
hero levels here. The Dire is almost all level 13 and under, where Toyota has almost is level 18 with Max and JJS being 16 and 15 respectively. It's hard to fight when you don't even have points in your skills and in all of your skills. So, oof, it's not looking good. I wouldn't even give it in a massive 5-man wipe. I don't even think they could do that much, because it's just everything is stacked against them. Levels, net worth, and tower statuses. So
Yeah, if you notice, they haven't even taken any of the towers yet. Any of the tier
see a
towers.
Sleight of Fist and Shackles coming out too, and he gets hooked by Skiller, but he remnants away. The arrow coming out and call down, but it hits nothing. But the arrow hits nothing, then call down lands on Where's Your Helmet, and he's finished off by another Sleight of Fist Shackles combo, but the buyback is there. And the teleport, JGS is invisible. The wind run gets her out of there quickly before she's able to be held in by the wall, and the arrow with Sleight of Fist finishes off Necrophos. There is no scythe in this fight. Fiend's Grip on Where's Your Helmet takes him down. We're taking so much damage. He is enfeebled. The Yules goes down on Skiller, but he's only delaying the inevitable. He Ghost Blades for a bit. Word is going back in, but it is 4v1, and he falls again. JJS does get hooked. He gets dismembered. He does fall to Skiller, but the tower is falling so quickly. Word does buy back another Blood Right. He does not have Ravage up just yet. Another 30 he does not have Rupture up for another 30 seconds. Toyota is glimmered just to get back. Another arrow coming out, but it just hits a creep. And another crazy exchange that goes totally in favor of LMAO. The score now is 40-16. A bloody game, but it seems like for only one side.
We saw Word buy back and Windranger buy back, and Windranger died back. So that was a big hit, you know, even worse hit. So I feel like I can't see them winning, honestly. I really can't.
Giraffe does get hooked and is finished off by Skiller as well. The Rupture goes down on Max V. He does do call down, and it hits most of the heroes. Storm Thief is going down as well as Wordward, and the line goes down to the split shot as well. Skiller does have Ghost Blade, and he finishes him off with the hook. He can't be auto-attacked right now. Toyota is quite low. He has very low mana. He does not get a Dismember off. And Where's Your Helmet does have so little health left, and the last auto-attack from Toyota finishes it off. That is a 2-for-5 coming out from LMAO. The net worth graph is almost entirely green on the top 4 spots. Oh man, it is scary. This is a scary team, and I wouldn't want to fight against it. JJS pushing the racks, the bot racks, and Toyota with all confidence with only 400 health pushing mid. I Senior is pushing as well.
Dyer's bottom
I
barracks
feel
are
bad.
under attack.
This is a stomp, and I hate seeing these, but you know,
Yeah.
it's just the picks and the skill. That's what
Dyer's
this game
bottom
comes down
barracks
to,
have
and
fallen.
it seemed like the patch favors LMAO.
Dyer's bottom barracks
See
have
the arrow, but it
fallen.
does not hit Storm Thief, and more pushing coming out from LMAO.
We do now see an Escadi on Ember Spirit, which is just another item that it just
Radiant's
another
top
item
tower is
that
under
will basically
attack.
win him the game.
Word does know where Toyota is. He does have that thirst,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
but it seems that he will just get away without anything. We do see a ping on Roche, so they might try to pick it up. Toyota doesn't have a lot of health, so I doubt that he will fight right now. He'll have to walk all the way back to base. He doesn't have a TP.
The prize is mine.
At
I
this
suppose
point,
they're
it-
having a little fun here, but
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I suppose that at this point LMAO is just gonna push for top and then just win the game after that. It just looks like Toyota's just gonna get more items, or oh, he actually just sold his Scotty for some reason, or no? Okay, he got it back. So it looks like after Toyota refills, it probably looks like they're gonna do their last engagement and possibly win this.
we're just trying to farm. I mean, look at his items. All he has is Sanjin Yasha. You can't do much of this. You really can't. Where's Your Helmet hardly has Maelstrom, and the Ghost Blade Yule's Blade Mail, I suppose, is useful, but that's not going to win you a team fight. Toyota here looking for blood. He is hasted. He does have a haste ruin. The Slide of Fish Shackles go down Woodward, and Where's Your Helmet, and they're just dropping by the moment. Skiller here does land the hook, not a dismember, and the Murano ult comes out as well. I called it. I didn't even see the dismember not happen. I just figured it would. Where's Your Helmet? It gets hit by the call down to finish her off, or I guess by the Sleight of Fist. The call down there. We're also getting hit by rockets and Toyota with the
That
full guard.
damage.
So quickly. We see more a Remnant and the Fiend script coming out from Giraffe, as well as rockets. Just a quick and easy kill. Pudge shouldn't go down that easily. It's just not how Pudge should be. This is weird for me. And we see
And
the
there's the
GG
GG.
from triple question mark. Good game, well played. Almost a tiring game for us here in the quote-unquote studio. I mean, not the most fun game I've watched, but it's a game that they won, and they definitely won that, like through sheer force of will. There was not any gimmicks. There weren't any stupid plays. That was just pure and combined force of will. That is, I believe that's the end of the series. They might play again. I'm not sure. We'll have to keep you guys updated on that. Any thoughts? Any thoughts, Loopy?
Their picks were solid, undecided. Their picks were really solid. It's just things like I forgot Necrophos, who the player was, but
Storm Thief.
Storm Thief. I felt like those early kills in the very beginning really set them back, and I felt like, again, if he just went to Ancients and you use Heartstopper that way, or I know he was trying to get levels in order to get Heartstopper and stuff, but I feel like if he had played differently, where he didn't give them all those kills that LMAO had, they could have won. They could have won because I feel like Necrophos could have possibly helped a little bit more, but in that time it felt like a 4v5. And then with just Toyota always diving Wind Ranger and killing her, and there was no TP responses for that too. So they weren't Toyota was never punished for that. So if they had more TP responses like that, then they could have saved that game. Other thing, other than that, I feel like I feel like that's the only things that they messed up on. Their picks were solid. Everything else was pretty solid. Skiller could have landed a little bit more hooks, I believe, but you know that's okay. But overall, I felt like if they had better responses to Toyota's diving of Wind Ranger, they could have done a little bit better. And with Storm also doing a little better, going into Ancients and farming that Midas and getting an early Aghanims or a mech or something like that to help the team with the team fights and stuff, then they could have had a chance. But other than that, it was a good game. And I hope to see Undecided, get better, and hope to see them in future tournaments. Because I mean, they seem like they're having a lot of fun, in my opinion.
Of course. I mean, that's what it all comes down to, pro or not. We're just all trying to have fun, and I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys.
I did.
Yeah, you did too.
I did. It just whenever I see that, like, it reminds me of like when I play, and then when I get beat that hard, no one likes that feeling.
Right.
So I feel for them.
Right. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. I think that is the last game for our stream tonight. We'll probably be doing this tomorrow or maybe next week as well. Feel free to follow, add me on Steam or Reddit. You can find me on the subreddit. It is UBGAlic. If you guys want a caster or casters like my wonderful co-caster here, Looppyace, if you want us to cast your games, we're always open. We're always interested. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night, and we'll see you here next time.